Here's some Canadian content right here, made in Canada, the brand new 2015 Dodge Charger. But this isn't any Dodge Charger, this is the all-new Hellcat. Under the hood, 6.2 liter supercharged engine with 707 horsepower. And we're here in West Virginia to take it on the track.
So the full-size sedan segment in Canada, relatively modest, a little over 1% of the market. About 23,000 full-size four-door sedans are sold in Canada each year. But our Chrysler 300 and the Dodge Charger collectively account for 44% of the sales in that segment in Canada. So to the entire lineup, we've got new exteriors, new interiors, a lot of new safety equipment, several engine choices to choose from. It starts with the SE model, is the entry-level model. In Canada, that's a V6 Pentastar engine in that vehicle. The SXT also has a Pentastar V6 engine. Then you move over to the RT model. That's where the 5.7 liter Hemi that everybody's heard about for many years comes in. A couple of RT models. Then there's actually an RT with Scat Pack, and that's where you first get into the 6.4 liter Hemi with 485 horsepower. From there you move up to the 392 SRT8, and finally to the Hellcat here behind me with 707 horsepower.
Now, all Chargers are wonderful cars, especially if you do a lot of driving on the highway. It's big, it's comfortable, lots of room for passengers, a huge trunk, and then you add in new features for 2015. First of all, we'll talk about the dashboard itself. The last version of the Charger, when they updated it, they put this brushed aluminum on the front of the dash, and that's migrated now down to the center console here. They've got a T-shifter on all models, and all models that's connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. That's another big change for 2015. And then you have the 8.4-inch Uconnect system. That's not standard. The standard size is 5 inches, but I strongly suggest if you're interested in a Charger, upgrade to that. It's very quick and it's very simple, and a lot of other people could learn how to do a proper infotainment system by modeling this Uconnect system. Then you have SRT buttons here if you have the SRT model, of course, and that gets you into performance pages. You can go in and set the parameters of the car just the way you like it. So if you're somebody that wants a relaxed drive when you're going to get groceries, you can do that. If you want flat out performance, even launch control to take it to the track, it's all available inside the computer.
You know, there's a population of customers that wanted the Hellcat. When we first started talking about it with the Challenger, we saw the demand was significant for the vehicle, so we launched the Challenger Hellcat, and now with the Charger, we've got the practical version that has a rear seat that's usable.
707 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque. It'll do 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. It's got an NHRA certified 11-second quarter-mile run. It'll do 0 to 100 and back to 0 in under 13 seconds. So it's an all-around performance machine at a great, great price.
So we're out in the Hellcat, the big dog, for just over $64,000. You get a 707 horsepower V8, supercharged, the fastest production four-door car in the world. It's pretty impressive. Wow, it's a lot of car for the money. You know what's amazing is how you can just feather on the throttle and the brake, and it's not herky-jerky at all. It's so smooth. You'd think with a high performance car like this, it would bite you, but well, you have to treat it with respect, of course, but if you treat it with respect, it can deliver a lot. Wow, this is awesome. And when you drive it compared to the other cars, it's a massive jump up. It's pretty amazing. And here we go on the front straight. Using all of the road. Let's see what number we get up to here. 142, that's miles an hour, friend, not kilometers an hour. A lot of brake at the end with a tight hairpin at the end. Wow, this thing just brakes so well. Woohoo! Hell yeah, Hellcat. Well, it's interesting, in Canada, historically, the SXT, the V6, along with the base RT V8 are the volume sellers in Canada. But now you throw in the Hellcat to the mix. It's going to be interesting to see how many of them they sell. With the Challenger, the two-door car, 50% of all people buying that car are choosing the Hellcat. I suspect a lot of people are buying them and tucking them away as collector's items. And this is a car I could see people wanting to collect at the same time.